And we are back. This time I'm going to show you how to create a light bulb icon in Illustrator. Let us use the ellipse tool first. I've chosen simply a black fill and no stroke. I'll hold shift to create a perfect circle. I'll center it. And now I use the anchor point tool. I'll click on the lowest anchor point. Then I press A for the direct selection tool and I select only this anchor point by clicking on it, and I drag it downwards to create this shape. Now we can work with that. I'll drag a rectangle on top of it, then I select it all and use the shape builder tool to get rid of the bottom part, holding Alt and left click. I'll press A once more for the direct selection tool and I select both bottom anchor points by clicking on them while holding shift, and I drag the little circle inwards to create this rounded corner. Now I'll use the rectangle tool and I create 3 rectangles. The first one I draw. And I press V for the selection tool, I drag a copy out of it holding Alt, and then I press Ctrl D to have a second copy. I resize them holding Alt, dragging from right to left. The left side will be automatically adjusted. Press A for the direct selection tool and I take care of the bottom anchor points, make them round. I press V and I take care of the 2 rectangles on top, and they are corner points, now they're rounded. You could make the top anchor points of the bottom rectangle rounded as well, but I don't want to do this here. I like it that way, but I'm going to decrease the distance using the arrow keys. Just like this. Now we've got our basic light bulb shape done. Let me select it all, right click and group, and now I'll align it once more. Now use the ellipse tool, go to the center position, hold shift and alt and drag an ellipse. I'll switch the colors and make the stroke white. I'll increase the stroke weight, maybe to 6 points. I'll use the direct selection to A. I'll select the right anchor point and press delete, and once more the bottom anchor point, once more delete. I'll make sure to have it selected. Then I open the stroke menu. If you can't find that, go to window and stroke, and I give it rounded caps to have this effect. It's fine, but let me make it a bit bigger. Maybe 7 points. I like that more. I need the rectangle tool once more. And I drag a rectangle on top. Switch the colors once more, give it a black fill. And I make it smaller on the bottom, larger on the top. Let me make it round. And this size should be fine. Now we want to rotate it around our light bulb. Let me center it first properly, but I have to group it once more. Now I'll blend in the rulers, pressing Ctrl R, and I'll drag guidelines from left to right. Then I'll hold shift to do so. I need it to be positioned at 400 as my artboard is 800 x 800. But the center position itself is not perfect. We will see that now when I use the rotate tool. I hold Alt and I click on the center position. Let me use 30 degrees and I click on copy and I press Ctrl D, and you can see that this is not the perfect center position for the light bulb. I need to drag another guideline up to around here. Make sure the top rectangle is selected. I use rotate to hold Alt, left click on the center position, make it 30 degrees, copy, press Ctrl D. Once more V, I'll select the top one, use the rotate tool, center position, Alt left click. And now minus 30 degrees to make it rotate to the right side, copy and Ctrl D. Let me get rid of the guides and I press Ctrl R to blend out the rulers. I'll group everything and here is our light bulb. You can ungroup everything by using the object menu right here, but you have to ungroup it a couple of times until you can select individual shapes within this light bulb. Let me drag this down and now I'll resize the light bulb just like this. And it looks fine. And this is how you can create light bulb icons in Illustrator. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.